أو لك حل أو لك حل.
Sure.
Do you speak English?
No, I don't speak English. I'm sorry.
I have a name called Yusuf. I like couscous. I like فرمس. I don't have any other contact.
الشعب الجزائري.
من وين أنت يوسف؟
Algeria. Every black comes from Mali or Niger.
Yeah.
Everyone fancies Europe. What do you know about River Nile, Nahru Nile? What does Babaya mean?
ما نحكيش الدرجة.
أنا ما نشتي.
There's more.
How funny.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sure.
Do you speak English?
No, I don't speak English. I'm sorry.
I'm very late for my practical lectures, but I can't find the labs. Can you please help me?
I don't speak English. I'm sorry. Can you repeat maybe in slower?
I am very late for my practical lectures, but I can't find the labs. Can you please help me?
I have no idea. I'm sorry. Hey brother.
Hey,
What's up?
How are you
Fine.
doing? Fine.
Good. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but our friend here wants something and I don't understand English.
What do you need, bro?
Excuse me, I am very late for my practical lectures, but I can't find the labs. Can you please help me?
Sorry, I can't speak English.
I can't understand either.
نحكي شوية درجة. تفهم درجة.
ما نحكيش الدرجة.
لا نحاول سهل لابو.
ما فهمت
شو تقول؟
ما نحكيش درجة سامح. Listen, you can walk by there and maybe you'll find someone to help you get the labs, okay? Okay. Good luck, brother.
So, you can't speak English?
I can't speak English. تحكي درجة. ما أنا نحكي درجة. ما أنا وش راك شيء لاباس بخير.
السلام عليكم. Hi.
Hi, how are you? I hope to be better after the interview.
Okay, good. So, can you introduce yourself, please?
I'm called Semugoma Yusuf Ishaq Sulaiman Chibuka Eid Mubarak. Those are 7 names. Officially, Semugoma Yusuf. Socially, I prefer to be called Yuskim.
Yuskim.
Simply because it encompasses all of my names and I love them. I'm a Ugandan by birth, Nigerian by school.
Yeah.
Single and contented, alhamdulillah.
كل الناس يشوفوا أن إترونجي في لاسوسيتي تاعهم يطرحوا بعض الأسئلة وشنو هما بعض الأسئلة دول يسقساوك اليوم.
I really come across a lot of questions, but commonly people like to ask where I come from.
من أين أنت يوسف؟
من وين أنت يوسف؟ Where are you from?
Normally people think that every black comes from Mali or Niger.
Yeah. Because جايين على الحدود تاعنا.
Yeah. But here's the thing, I normally ask them a question. What do you know about River Nile, Nahru Nile? What comes to your mind? Egypt, right?
Egypt, مصر.
Exactly. What people don't know is that Nahru Nile هذا, it has a source. It comes from a lake called Lake Victoria. It's located in the Pearl of Africa. Lake Victoria is actually the largest lake on the African continent, covering approximately 69,000 square kilometers, being the second largest freshwater lake in the whole world as per the surface area. That lake is located in the Pearl of Africa, Uganda. That's where I come from. The second question is,
What make you choose Algeria?
why Algeria?
لماذا اخترت الجزائر؟
Why not? But here's the thing, I never chose Algeria. Algeria chose me because of some reasons I always discover every day whenever I live in this country. The third question would be,
هل أحببت الجزائر؟
عجبتك الجزائر؟
I don't like Algeria, بل عشقتها. I mean, who wouldn't love Algeria? You look at its beauty, the tourist attractions, the lovely people. The fourth question, what do you think of Algeria? Like I said, Algeria is a very beautiful country, at least as per my experience. If you live in Setif and you have not visited Jamila, I don't know what you're doing in Setif. Yeah, Jamila especially.
جميلة.
Yeah, Jamila.
جميلة.
Jamila.
Yeah.
I'm not a Setif. The other question is,
Why you didn't choose Europe?
everyone fancies Europe because it's a. That's where we find first world countries, right? Developed countries, internet. I mean, internet here. I hate to say it, but it's not a good,
Yeah, I know that.
because it's normal for you to have a speed of 0 bits per second, right? There's one thing about Algerians is they love helping, even when really they can't. Because take an example, this scenario, you have just met someone,
Yeah.
you don't even know their names, you don't even have their contacts, and that person tells you that
هل تحتاج إلى شيء ما؟ إن احتجت شيئا فأنا هنا.
shukran. I don't have
هذه
any
الطبيعة تاع
contacts.
الشعب الجزائري.
God bless them for that. That's it.
So ما هو شعورك كي عرفت أول مرة باللي راح تسافر الجزائر؟
Excited. I mean, excited because it was going to be a new adventure for me, and at the same time nervous because I didn't know actually what to expect. So
وش روجت لنا فيك؟
yeah,
لو كان تقدر توصف لنا سطيف كيف عقبت عليك في النهار الأول؟ كنت توصف لنا
tough. It was really tough day. To give you an insight is whenever you see someone who comes from an Anglophone country, people who speak English in their country,
Yeah.
we call them Anglophones. So whenever they come here to study, they actually undergo an exercise of, we call it French here, they have to study French,
Yeah.
to be well versed with French. So I had settled in Boumediès. Boumediès is near Algiers. That's why I was going to do my French here. But for me to continue with the French here, I have to block my year, that academic year, at my university, where I'm supposed to be doing my actual course.
Yes.
For my case, computer science. So I traveled all the way from Boumediès to Setif by bus. Reached the bus station. There's this old man who offered to drive me to my destination, which was Setif University then. What shocked me is the journey that turned out to be a 5 to 6 minutes drive. He charged me something that can really take me back to Algiers for 3 hours, and I was so surprised. That's why I'm saying that it was a tough one for me, because I wasn't well versed with the Algerian currency,
Yeah.
dinar. So yeah, that's it.
What's your experience with our economic system?
It is actually quite a different experience, because when we go to economics, I find the Algerian economic system being defined as a sort of a closed economy. It's where they limit the finances that come in, and for you to actually export the finances outside the country is tough. For example, the banking system. I will tell you that I have my bank account in a different wilaya, Boumediès, where I was. The problem is, whenever I want to withdraw something for me, money, I have to always go back to Boumediès.
كي تحب تجبد صور لازم تروح حتى لبومرداس.
Yeah, and yet there's a branch for my bank here in Setif. It's hilarious, because in any country you would go to, this should be easy. I should be allowed to access my funds, my
Yes.
money. But when I go here to my branch here, the only thing I can do is to check how much I have there. I can't do anything. Not even a bank statement actually. I can't print a bank statement. It's a tough one.
ياس حنا رانا حاصلين فيها تحوس على واحد يترونجي.
And I hope things will get better
إن شاء
inshallah.
الله يا ربي. ودوكا what's it like to be a foreign student in city?
It's tough really, because one, you're not just a foreign student, the color, the language,
Yeah.
because I find like it's as if they lie to us when they tell us that we have to first do the French language. Because when I came here, in my first year, I will tell you, for example, we had a course called physics. In this subject or module, physics, the professor was teaching, or the lecturer was delivering his lectures in completely Arabic. So what we did with my friends, we just bought the PDFs and read on our own in French. Now imagine you studied French because we didn't know any French at all before we came here. You studied French to attend classes. You go to class, you find there Arabic. It's ironic, right? The funny thing is, whenever he was delivering his lectures, delivers everything in Arabic, but asking if someone has understood, he asks in French.
Have you ever been called names?
It's a common thing, really. I think in every society you will go to, if you're a foreigner there, even if it's you, if you came to my country, well, they will call you names, good or bad.
Man.
Yeah, I don't
man.
really think you're a white man. I don't know. Or whatever, in that sense. So what happens is they will call you names, right? Good or bad. I have these two infamous names that I don't have good experiences with them, really. The first one is Babaya.
Bye-bye.
My experience with Babaya is there's a day in my first year here, I went to a tailor, Hayab.
Oh, yeah.
So I taken my clothes for repairing. He's an old man, around 40 to 50 there. He has a lot of customers.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, perfect sense, that if you take your package there, you come back for it later because you can't wait for it. There are a lot of people waiting in the queue.
Still not the
Hey, obviously. So that's exactly what happened. He tells me that you'll come back this day or that day, but he has to label your package, right?
Yeah.
So he asks for my name to label the package. I tell him, I'm called Yusuf. On labeling my package, he writes Yusuf Babaya. And to myself, I'm like, oh, I didn't tell this guy that I'm called Babaya. Why is it writing Yusuf Babaya? So as a curious guy, I come back to my PC, Google. Google has everything. So I ask, what does Babaya mean in Algeria? I didn't find positive responses, to be honest with you. So I said, I'm always a positive guy. So what I decided is to ask one of my friends, what does Babaya mean? She told me she doesn't know. Up to now, surprisingly, I don't know what it means, but I've not been to Annaba. Friends who normally go to Annaba tell me that it's a common practice for a foreigner to be called Babaya there. And we don't like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'd prefer you to call me by name or something like that. The second name is the infamous Kahluj. How is school?
Yeah, fine, and you?
How are you?
اسلام
ايه احمد وش رايك؟ لاباس خير
ايه كحلوش وش صافا صافا شويه لاباس خير
I get it. People like, because I've seen Algerians, trust me, who are not black being called Kahlush. The gym where I go to, I have friends who are called Kahlush. But I don't like it, me personally, because of my experience with the word. People told me that Kahlush means something that is black.
Yeah.
Especially
أكحل أسود.
Especially people. When you say Akhal, I remember someone who actually called me Akhal. Because there's this time where the university was coming out of the library, and I met two friends. One rushed and told his friend that, oh Lakhal.
What's this?
So from Kahlush to Akhal. What I like to always leave a legacy behind is to teach people how not to commit the same mistake again.
Yeah.
I suppose that a bigger percentage here are Muslims. There are a few minorities who are not. I tend to refer to the Holy Quran because most of us recite the Quran. Alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim. There's a verse in Surah Al-Hujurat where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا يسخر قوم من قوم عسى أن يكونوا خيرا منهم ولا نساء من نساء عسى أن يكن خيرا منهن ولا تلمزوا أنفسكم ولا تنابزوا بالألقاب بئس الاسم الفسوق بعد الإيمان وَمَنْ لَمْ يَتُبْ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ. So basically in that verse, that ayah, Sadaqallahu al-Azim, it's a condemnation of labeling, calling people names that they don't like. So I always prefer to teach people that call me by my name. Okay. I really don't like being called Kahlush. I have a name, I'm called Yusuf. Next time I prefer you call me by my name.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
One semester later.
يا اسلام وش
رايك؟
لاباس بخير. يوسف خويا وش راك خويا؟ لاباس بخير. الحمد لله الحمد لله.
Call me friend or something like that, but things I don't like, I don't want you to call me.
You know that I am a foodie guy. How do you find the Algerian food?
I'll be honest with you, I don't rate the Algerian food because I find like every plate is from wheat. Everything is made of wheat here, wheat there, wheat here. For example, what's your best dish? From wheat. Zid. Couscous or barbusha. Wheat. Go on.
But this is traditional food.
It is
Traditional food.
Yeah, it is traditional food, but that's my point actually. Because you don't change. For more than 20 years, I've been eating a variety of foods. If I want vegetables, it's a variety. Fruits, I'll tell you this is a fact. We have a lot of fruits that are, for the 5 years I've been here, I've not seen a single fruit like this whenever I go to the market. The fruits, people don't even know that they do exist.
Like what?
But I get that because of the climate and the different lands, because our climate is favorable for fruits, vegetables and different types of foods. Our soils are so fertile, they can accommodate crops. That's the thing. When you ask a guy with that experience to rate this food, this is going to be tough. But I have to say that Algerians are very good at cooking, yeah. And I like the fact that they can improvise and make a lot of things or a lot of dishes from just one hit. So yeah, that's it. It's good. It's good to be honest. I like couscous. I like fermsa.
You like fermsa?
I do like
Shakshuka.
Shakshuka. It's also good. I like it by the way.
Yeah.
It's good.
والقاطو وش عارف القاطو؟
I'm not a sugar fan. I don't like cakes. So.
You are not sugar fan.
No.
Okay. Do you know مقرط اللوز?
I don't know that. So
Maybe you will do it.
maybe you will
with time.
With time.
Yeah, inshallah. So how do you spend your free time?
Two basic things that I like to do whenever I'm free. Coding, because I'm a web developer. Studying data engineering and web development requires a lot of, for you to have skills you have to be practicing at least a minimum of 8 hours a day, so you can tell I was to be on my PC coding. That's one. The second is working out, gym. I like going to gym. I like to work out, yeah. Thankfully I have a close gym at my residence, so I always go, I think 4 days in a week. But those 4 days, I have my best and worst. I used to work out, right?
Yeah.
You told me. I like leg day and I hate it.
أنا ما نشتي.
I know I get that people don't like leg day. I don't know, because it's painful. It's hard. It's painful. But guess what? They say no pain,
No.
gain. You get it?
Yes.
So that's why I like it and I hate it. That's how I spend my
صحيح.
free time.
شنو هي الاكسبيريونس اللي هزيتها في ال5 سنين هذه اللي عقبتها لهنا سورتو انا في ستيل؟
A lot of things really, but I would like to point out 2 things or 3. I've learned that people need each other. People really need each other, and that lesson I learned it during the COVID.
Yeah.
At the residence, we are different foreigners from different countries. Even if you had money, for example, at your bank account or something like that, we had restrictions, COVID restrictions, so you couldn't withdraw. By all means, you have to go to your friend who has cash to borrow.
Yeah.
So I learned that. Yeah, I learned that we need each other in whichever way. That's one. Two, people are different.
Yeah.
And it's our task to adapt. We have to cope with people, and maybe also people have to cope with us for life to move on, because there's more than what we think. People have to open their mind, they have to open their eyes. The last thing I would talk about is being content with what you have. Like I told you when you asked me about food, the things I didn't value when I was home, I realized when I came here I started missing them. 5-6 years I can't eat a fruit because I cannot access it, and yet back home we have farms. But here I am, I can't have even a single fruit. I didn't value them then, and people should always value things before they really disappear from them.
اوكي سو ان شاء الله تكون اكسبيريونس باهيه اللي عقلتها انا بالجزائر، وان شاء الله تلقى خير ان شاء الله.
Hopefully.
ان شاء الله.
Thank you for having me.